want my candidacy for Secretary of Agriculture to be seen as a referendum on the condition of Iowa's water. And so if people think the water quality is what it should be, and they like what their drinking water is, and they like what the lakes and beaches are in Iowa and the conditions of the rivers, then I'm probably not the candidate for them. If you think all these things are lacking and need improvement, and that we need some urgency in getting them improved, then I think my candidacy is worth consideration. And so again, I'm going to feature water quality throughout my candidacy and how that relates to land use in Iowa, specifically to agriculture. A lot of this pollution that we have related to agriculture, the burden of it is on rural people. And so we see here in Des Moines, we hear about Des Moines' drinking water supply quite often, and the nitrate removal facility here. The truth is, we have 600,000 people here in the Des Moines area that are drinking that water, and so those costs can be dispersed over a lot of people. And so the Des Moines area, by and large, has the means to cope with this problem. Whereas in rural areas, if you live in a town of 1,000 people and your well is contaminated with nitrate and you need to drill a new well, or you need a treatment plant for that town of 1,000 people, that's a burden. That's a big burden. And so I think the onus of this pollution falls upon rural people much more than we like to think. We know that ethanol is coming to an end. We just know that with the emergence of electric vehicles. We also see younger generations here in the U.S. are driving less. I think I saw recently only about half of all 16-year-olds in the U.S. have a driver's license now. And so driving patterns are changing. The emergence of EVs, we're seeing a reduced demand for liquid fuels here in the U.S. So the writing's on the wall for ethanol. Ethanol is going to die. Is it going to die in 5 years, or is it going to die in 30 years? That's a question. And so here in Iowa, we need to strategize about what comes after ethanol. Let's talk about it now, and let's figure out what else we can do with this land to keep farmers in the state prosperous. The carbon pipeline, I think, is a boondoggle that would not be possible without taxpayer participation through the carbon credits. And so these things are not sustainable. Creating markets out of whole cloth is not economically sustainable. Let's grow some stuff that people actually want and that could benefit us as a society.